This city, ever since I moved here, it has plagued me on the inside with the crime, the corruption, and the other stuff that's illegal. The cops in this town won't do jack squat. The mayor himself doesn't care what happens to the simple-minded folks. People spend their time boozing it up and forgetting about the crime I told you about earlier. Someone's gotta save this city. I'm gonna save this city. Stop right there, criminal scum!
Whoa! Who are you?
I am the darkest corner of your nightmare, the ravager of the night, the law to your order, the punisher unto wrongdoers, the master of disaster, the rumbler from down under, the brawler and the mauler, the wraith of the underworld.
Have a good night.
Come back, criminal. Just play the intro already. You know, it's days like this I'm kind of glad superheroes don't exist, otherwise we would all be fucked right about now. Yes, I know it would be fun and all after watching so many films and TV shows about them, but the reality is that it would be way less like... and a lot more like... yeah, it sucks, but this is the real world that we live in. You know, if only there was a show that would highlight more of the educational side of things, where superheroes can just go to class, learn, adapt, and just learn to tap into the abilities and... God damn it, no! I was talking about Super Academy. Oh yes, this little gem popped up back in 2013 as a promo ad that I picked up after watching this guy talk about it for a little bit.
It's time for another super promotion! Oh, who's this kid? Oh, what, he's got a video? Right. Holy shit! Wow, alright, this is not all what I thought it was gonna be.
From what I can tell from Ben Lifson, the creator of the show, his introduction describes Super Academy as a comedy show which centers around two superheroic students, Power Kid and Dark Cop. They get into comedic problems and antics while facing super villainous challenges along the way. Sounds pretty decent, but how does this pilot episode fare? Is it really worth watching at all?
You can watch the original in the description below.
Are you sure about that? I mean, I am an internet critic after all.
Go ahead, check it out. I mean, if you want, I can just wait here.
Alright, if you say so, let's take a look at the pilot episode to Super Academy. So we open up with Power Kid recording on what appears to be a 120 pixel webcam as he explains to himself who he is and what his superpowers are, which in this case is super strength.
Just focus on the car.
Okay.
This is an example of my super strength.
Oh my god! It's moving!
Wow, I didn't know he got TJ Miller as his cameraman. Anywho, the head deans believe that Power Kid is a shoo-in, however they quickly doubt him, mostly because he is the son of a highly dangerous supervillain. What? You never had a father like that growing up? So they decide to give him a chance and we get our opening credits. Which is quite subtle in comparison to some of the other cancerous preset title credits out there. I mean, I swear, some of these other YouTube jerk-offs usually go so over the top that seriously, tone it down, will you? So we are then introduced to Dark Cop, who has a bit of a hard time with both authority figures and students alike.
What did you learn? How did you get in? I don't understand.
Swear to me! After a trip to the dean's office, she suggests that Dark Cop should attend a freshman meet and greet to introduce himself to all the other super noobs. And you can tell by the look on Dark Cop's face that he is quite exhilarated.
Hey, do you feel welcome in this environment?
That was easy.
Yep, exhilarated. So it doesn't take long for Power Kid to be so socially awkward as my first week in high school, only to fail in making an introduction with anyone. Dark Cop notices this and he takes pity on him as he decides to introduce himself and invite him over to his dorm. Meanwhile, villainy is afoot as a supervillain hacks into the Super Academy database only to find out about some surprising news.
Daddy, I hacked the Super Academy website like you asked.
Any potential threats?
I did find one thing that was interesting. It seems brother has enrolled himself in the academy. He's calling himself Power Kid.
Come, daughter, contact cousin, and nephew. We have a school to raid. After meeting up in Dark Cop's dorm, we get to know a little bit more about these two. Like Power Kid being able to lift 9.87 times his own weight, Dark Cop being trained in Aikido, and he does background checks on anyone who comes into his room, especially Power Kid, who gets a little too upset from the looks of it. Also, Dark Cop makes a comment about Power Kid's outfit in which he thinks
it's unprofessional. I mean, it's not even really a costume. It looks like half a pajama. That just might be the worst piece of clothing ever conceived. I'm sorry, I was just agreeing with you.
More like adding insult to injury there, Dark Dick. So after a quick clothing montage, Power Kid settles for a domino mask, feeling a little bit more accepted into Dark Cop's little circle. Only that quickly gets shit on as Power Kid has a family reunion with his sister Chaotrix and father Deathside. Deathside gives Power Kid a fair warning that if he doesn't leave Super Academy by tomorrow, he will tell everyone about his heritage. Power Kid takes his father's advice and heads home, only to find out that he is not alone.
No, you could have knocked.
This seemed easier.
I would have used the battering ram, but you have no idea how narrow hallways are nowadays. Dark Cop lets Power Kid know that he already knew about who his father is and is quite fine with that. But their bro moment is quickly shit on once again as Deathside and Chaotrix pop in, threatening Dark Cop to leave. But DC ain't having none of that shit.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. A simple analysis is all I need for you. Your failed attempts at world domination has left you with a serious sense of inadequacy. As such, you take what little satisfaction you can by controlling their lives. Because that's the only way to hide from yourself how little you have. No offense, of course.
Oh shit, it is on!
You should have respected my authority.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
With their utter defeat, Chaotrix and Deathside retreat, giving Power Kid the confidence that he needs to come back to the Academy, rekindling the bromance between him and Dark Cop.
Sorry. So sorry.
And so concludes the very first pilot episode of Super Academy. And I will have to say, for a bunch of college students, they did a pretty damn good job as something that's pretty original. It's amazing how a little time and effort can go a really long way when you want to do your own series. The humor is quite funny, the characters are original, and they go well together within this story. This video is easily 4 out of 5 in my book, and I look forward to any future videos that Mr. Lifson has in store for... Oh shit, is he still there?
Should this campaign be successful, Super Academy will be expanded into a weekly web series, with new characters and challenges for the heroes to overcome and develop as people.
Interesting. I gotta take a look at some of these videos. Oh wow, these videos are pretty good. I mean, sure, there are no full episodes, but they managed to keep their channel afloat by posting some Super Academy shorts and introducing some new and interesting characters into the series. Like, what is Glyph's deal with magic? Why do cats freak out Corona? And how... Wait, is that Dark Cop? Well, I guess if Marvel Studios can change their actors, why not Super Academy? So apparently they had a Kickstarter campaign last year, and not only did they reach their goal of $8,000, people went above and beyond for them by throwing an additional $3,000, making their grand total to come out to $11,047, with 4 episodes to come sometime this summer. And I will be there to watch every single one of those episodes, because from what I can tell from this trailer and their videos, they look pretty promising. And... wait, Linkara? From the top of the 4th wall? What are you doing here?
No. I need it there by Tuesday. I don't care if there's a revolution going on.
Well, I am officially hooked. I cannot wait for these episodes to come out in the summertime. Well, you know, and speaking of which, my stab wound is fully healed. Thank you very much, Magic Ring. Mwah. Now if you'll excuse me. Justice and vengeance call out to me once more. My name is Magic Tricks, and I'll see you next time on the BoobTube. Skadoosh!